Good day, everybody. This is Doug, the Modeling Hermit, and I'm coming to you today with another installment in the Content Creator Challenge offered by Mark Bashan over at HobbyDo 007. And go over and check that out, and have you get involved in that. That's a great little challenge he's got going on there. But my entry into that is this 1957 Ford. This is from the Revell kit. It's a two-door ranch wagon that I have turned into a station wagon, and I'm turning into a sedan delivery, and making it obvious that is what whoever would have owned this has actually done here, and that it's not original. To this, I've added a opening in the roof there, which will accept the glass roof from the 56 Ford Crown Victoria kit from AMT. And then I've added these panels, and notice that those are not smooth. The panel itself is smooth, but it's not smoothed in to the work around it like what the real Sedan deliveries would have been. So I'm making this obvious that it is a station wagon turned into a sedan delivery. In the rear section here, on a sedan delivery, this all opens up as one unit up. And this is still, I'm having this as set that this opens up, this opens down. So I've made that obvious on that. I've added cruiser skirts to it. Those are homemade. And then I've added a custom paint job with 4 different colors of paint. I'll cover what I've done with paint colors and such like that when I do the final on this, and explain what all colors were done on the interior and exterior. So anyway, we will now move on to the interior. I'll start with the engine. That's still from the kit. Engine is still from the kit. I've added a few of my own little touches onto it, but it's pretty much stock. And you'll notice the engine bay and the engine are in the colors reflecting the outer parts of the car too. So not much has been done there. Chassis is pretty much the same way. I've done that pretty much stock there too, except for I have used the lowering parts for it to lower the car. I won't go into all that. That's from the kit. So anyway, the interior now, that's where I made my changes. I've done it like the rear seat has been removed, and they've added just this other section into that to make that nice and flat in there for sedan delivery. So that is made to be an obvious change. The seats are, let me see if I can do this without getting you dizzy. The seats are from the parts box, and I've used coloring on those very reminiscent of what you might find in the 58 Chevy Impala. So with that multicolor thing going on. The console is from the 58 Chevy Impala AMT kit for the custom version. And I've shortened that a little bit. I was already shortened from another project I was working on where I needed the back part of it. And then the gear shift. I've had this thing around forever, wanting to do something with it. And it's a shrunken head gear shift. I guess that's what it's supposed to be. And I finally had a chance to use that. And then the steering wheel is supposed to represent a later model, 1970s and the early 80s tilt steering type thing with the basic steering wheel. The tires and wheels, I really like these. I'm going to go ahead and go through my parts box. I've done that before, and I've found some cool things, but I wasn't sure about them. These are very reminiscent of what was used in the late 50s and clear up into the 70s. You could find these chrome reverse wheels with the baby moon hubcaps on them. So anyway, I'm still probably going to use these, but I'm going to give it one more look to my parts bin and see what I can find there. So that's my update on this right now, like I said, that didn't. I'm trying to make this look like they've actually taken a station wagon and turned it in to a sedan delivery, and just being obvious, mostly because it's a lot less work for me of not having to try and blend that side panel in to the exterior work around it, like what was actually done on the actual sedan deliveries. So we will continue on from there and see what we end up with here. So this is Doug, the modeling hermit, and I am off the air and I am gone.